Hello, everyone. I don't think there's anybody here yet. I am a couple minutes early. Take what? I don't know where I got this tape, but it is sticky. I thought when I got it out, it was paper tape, but it is not. It's very, very sticky tape. So, yeah, I'll explain myself here in a few minutes, but right now I'm just going to keep working on this since there's not very many people here. Hello to whoever is here. Oh, shoot. Well, that's interesting. I got that one too short, but that's okay. Jeffrey finished my other spinning rack the other day. Brought it in, and I had to clear a place for it, which I kind of knew where I wanted to put it. And I was all set. I had baskets. I had the other kinds of things that I have been using in it. These are the baskets I was using in my other one. Only to find out that the new spinning rack is half an inch smaller. Half an inch. Hi, Lisa. Well, I don't know. I don't know when I'll be here and when I won't. We have an issue, so. Anyways, so the new spinning rack being a half an inch smaller, I'm having to make boxes to go in there because I can't find anything that fits. So, I hope you had fun with your company, Lisa. Okay, so I really, really, really would like to make this go all the way around even, flat kind of thing. Let's see if I can make it work. What I want to do is put that all the way down to the bottom. If it weren't quite so sticky, it'd be easier, actually. Okay. Well, that didn't work. Okay, that might work. Try to do it that way. Well, that's good. I'm glad you had a good time. Yeah. Oh, well, it'll be all right. Let's cut this off, though, because I don't like that. My scissors are going to be covered with sticky. We got word last week, I guess maybe, I don't know. We've known that they had an issue with a window that's leaking still. They've put in 4 different windows. Well, all the windows keep leaking. So, they're having to order another window, and the manufacturer is out of the metal to make the window. So, okay, so it's just a little box, but it goes in the spinning rack, and it fits, so. Sticky, yeah. Right there. So anyways, we do not have our motorhome. We cannot take a fall trip. Oh, bother. Don't tell me that's going to be too tight. Okay, it fits up there. I did buy these thinking I might be able to make them work. So I'm going to try that. I have to cut this lip off to make it work. I've done that before. If it works, then I have to get Jeff to heat it up for me because, well, I might be able to do it. Problem is that these are angled, so you lose so much space. Hi, Joyce. So we'll see. I'm gonna try it out, see what happens. I'm just trying to. I thought I had everything sorted out for the spinning rack, and nope. So I've been trying to organize and just get things where they'll work to. They'll work to let me do things easier and maybe clean up a little bit. Okay, Lisa, I will. Will you message me after, please? Okay, that didn't go so well. You would think this would be something easy to do. It's not. Yes. I've made drawers and stuff out of these things before, and it's worked pretty well, but most of the ones I have are straighter. These are not, so. Thanks, Lisa. Oh, now it's already starting. What's going on with my phone? Oh, I guess the phone company wants money. They can just wait. I don't need to deal with them today. Anyway, so we're still going to go to get our rigs sooner or later. We just don't know when. And the problem is that it's getting really close to there not being any, what do you call it? Campgrounds open up there. And if that happens, then it's hard for us to test it. I mean, there'll be campgrounds down here open, but so, okay, so I cut it off, not on the front. See, I just cut off 3 sides. We'll see if it goes in. It does go in, and it will work. I will have to get a lighter and melt the edges a little bit. They're not as good as my boxes, but see, they're kind of the same as the boxes. At least I won't have to make every single box because I have, yeah. Hi, Barbara. I did go to the library book sale this morning. Jeff took me. Jeff is so good about it. He took me. I did buy 2 bags of books. I did not buy boxes of books. I bought bags of books. Mom doesn't need a lot, so I just, once we got what I wanted, and neither one of these bags are really full, but once we got what I wanted, we topped them off with Mom books. So I haven't sorted them. We came home, I ate, I got on. So I'll have to do a haul. That's just, you know, it'll just have to be a haul down the road. But I did get out. I grabbed 2 off the top. I thought maybe I'd use them in my little book today on my page once I get this done. I want to put this away. So probably ought to get out a new knife. Maybe that would help. Well, I bought 2. You didn't go to Idaho? We weren't going to Idaho. We have to go to Indiana. That's where our rig is in Indiana. No, Barbara, we didn't go. The window leaked, and they've put 2 more windows in it, and production doesn't even have one, and the manufacturer doesn't have the metal to make a new one. So we're waiting. We won't know much more until the 8th of October. But the way it's going, it's totally ruined our fall. Let's just put it that way. We didn't intend to be gone a long time this fall. We kind of wanted to, we were going to take a short trip to get the rig, and then we were going to come back and then take another short trip. We're not sure what we're going to do now. Everything is just kind of, I don't know what you want to call it. It's just a mess. That's my niece, Barbara. Lisa has a set of twin boys and a niece. So, and my niece. She has and a niece. No, she has a set of twin boys and a daughter. So it's my niece. Okay. These are not easy to cut. I probably should have bought more of them. We'll see. Because making the boxes is, you know, not that much fun either. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, they'll work. I'm not just exactly happy with them. That's okay. They're better than nothing. Yeah, so Monday. That's true. Uh-huh. Well, you know, when you're supposed to be wandering, you're supposed to be wandering. You're not supposed to be at home if you're supposed to be wandering. So I know y'all are going, what in the world? But I really wanted to get the spinning rack up and filled up and using it, that kind of thing, and I can't do that if I don't have something to. Oh shoot, I really messed that one up. Okay, we're not going to talk and do this anymore. That's okay. All right. Oh, good. I did it. Uh-huh. And these scissors, I wonder if these scissors would work better. Nope, not those. Where is that pair of? You know, different scissors are good for different things. But I don't know where those are, so maybe let's try these. We'll see. I don't think these are not the ones I wanted. Yeah, see, I blew it. I cut this one down way the wrong way. It's also sharp. It doesn't, it's pokey. I have a pair of 10-hole scissors, and I was thinking maybe they would work better, but I don't see them. I must have done something with them. Get out the duct tape. Yeah, Barbara, the duct tape. I actually have duct tape for the boxes. This kind of brown tape for the boxes that I was making. But yeah, get out the duct tape. That would probably work better than what I'm doing. Thing is, if this works, I want to ask Jeff if he'll go back by the store tomorrow when he takes care of his dad, so that I don't have to go, because our Dollar Tree didn't have them. Yeah, we stopped at the Dollar Tree after we went to the book sale this morning, and got these, and because the other store didn't have them. So there. I was just going to try to do all of this work with the yeah, I upwickered that one up. That's okay. It'll work. But I don't want to leave it like that. Okay. It's a little sloppy. I'll get Jeff to take them outside and melt the edges a little bit. That's what he's done to the other ones in the past. Okay. There we go. Oh well. Now then, I'm going to do this one, and then I can just set that aside, because we'll do something more fun. That's, building boxes is not necessarily fun. But Barbara, if I didn't say, they're for my new spinning rack. Okay. I thought the spinning racks were exactly the same. They came from the same company, but the new one is a half an inch narrower than the old one. So all of my planned little boxes or baskets and everything that I've been putting into the other one won't fit. So I have to have different ones, which is not making me exactly happy. So I was making boxes. I think I've got a template down now. If this one goes right, then I'll have the template down. Once you get a template, you can do things, but without the template, it's a little harder. No, did that wrong. Everyone I've done has been a little too wide, so I'm taking the template down just a touch. Okay. Uh-oh. So I must have bumped something. Yeah, an extra project. It's like, ugh, I thought I had it all sorted out. Then I have to go back and do something different with it. And we went yesterday to Dollar Tree, and then of course, I looked on the internet. I probably could buy some boxes, but they were considerably more expensive. I think it was like the ones I found that might work were like $20 for 3 of them, and I'm not doing that. I'm just not. I need 3, 5. I need 20 boxes. Or if I, that's the plan anyways. I have, the other one has the same 20 things with baskets and things. Oh, even my little boxes that I have some little boxes that fit underneath some of the baskets. Can't use them either because they're, once again, too wide. So anyways, this is where we stand, and this is what we're going to try to do, and we'll see if it works. I taped up one earlier. I sat here last night and fiddled with it. I threw one box away because I made it too small. Because there again, if the box doesn't, if it's not going to hold something, then kind of a waste. Come here. There we go. So, what's everybody else doing today? Anything? I'm sure Barbara's going to do her book page in a little while. Okay, that is all the cutting. Yay! And this cardboard is from these big double packages that this is not the lightweight regular cereal box cardboard. This one's actually a corrugated cardboard. It's just real thin. Sam sells cereal in a double pack, and Jeff's dad used to eat Frosted Flakes like they were going out of style. Now he wants Special K. Well, and of course I can't get the Special K in the big boxes, so Bought yarn last weekend, so now you're knitting. Okay. Mm-hmm. I have more yarn than anyone should have if you don't actually do yarn projects. Well, this is interesting. The sides and the back aren't the same, but let's see if it'll go in. Oh, yeah. It went in. Okay. All I have to do then is tape this one, and I'll do that later. So when it's taped together, then it will be there we go. So that I think that will give me 4. Counting my template, that's 4. Yeah, see, and that one is a little narrow. Oh well. They never seem to end up exactly the same. That's okay. I don't care. So let's do our little book page. Let's do that. Put up enough stuff that we can do our little book page. Hi, Julie. I bought 2 projects worth, but the friend delivered at least 3 worth from a mutual friend, and that much or more she herself brought to me. I'm still knitting in my grave. It's kind of like my been binging on YouTube paper doll videos. I'm making. Oops, I got to go back up to see Barbara's. Wait, just what? Oh, a book of paper dolls in that little field notes book Ann Larson out. Oh wow, how fun! I have enough fabric that I will never die. That much I can tell you. Where's my little book? There's my little book. Okay, I'm going to show you 2 books that I did get today. I'm not gonna break out the whole pile of books because it'll be easier just to. I have to unpack and see what goes where because some of it belongs to Mom, and some of it she didn't need a lot of books, but I topped the bags off with books for her. And you know, if I'd only had 1 bag, it'd been one thing, but since I was getting 2 bags and the second bag was not full by any means, I grabbed a few different ones. But I have more than enough fabric to last 3 lifetimes. So, okay, so the first one, and I actually got more than one of these. And I actually read this way. I have no idea what it says. Don't know. Doesn't matter because it just was too pretty. Just a minute. Let me change the focus. Or maybe I'll just bring it in. Isn't that cool? The whole book is like that. So, knowing, and not only that's numbered backwards like it's supposed to be. This is 48, this is 49, because they read from right to left. I have no idea what it says, but it's nice and yellowed, and it was too cool. So I got that. And I have other Chinese writing books, but nothing that was as pretty as this. And this is small, so it'll be good. I thought I'd take a page and use it in my book today. At least one. And then I got a couple of these And these are, Jeff found these in their architecture. Let me back up again. That's not far enough. That's a big book. It's the source book of architectural interior art. They're they were they're all different. There were several of them, and a couple of them I didn't think anything of. I didn't really like. It's rest of feeling your house and buying an apartment. Oh, Julie, I'm sorry. Um, Especially if you haven't sold your house before. I mean, it's so old hat for us to buy and sell houses. The biggest thing is getting rid of stuff and then packing it up. And luckily for us, the first couple times we did it ourselves, but like the 5 times in the middle, the federal government moved us. And so it wasn't the same kind of huge job because they came and packed it and then they put it on a semi and then they took it to the new house and unloaded it and then we had to unpack it. So, yeah, this is our 8th or our 9th house. I can't remember. Anyways, these books, they were just, see, oh, look, isn't that pretty? Hmm. But there was some just really cool, like that. I just think that's gorgeous. As a background and a piece of something else. I mean, that one doesn't intrigue me, but look at this one. Okay, I opened it right back up to the Dublin Public Library. I guess that's just going to be my thing. Look at these. Anyways, I will. I like this dragon. Maybe we'll. Okay. Can I not tear that? Why is that? What is this? Is this book stitched? The way it's bound, I thought it was. Okay, we're gonna take this apart differently than I expected, I think. I thought it was glued. No, it's stitched. It's definitely stitched. Okay. My friend Helen bought me a toy. The Dublin Public Library would make a good background for one of your paper dolls. I see. We'll see what I can do. Anyways, she bought me this. It's a seam ripper. I wouldn't have thought this was, I thought it was glued. So it's kind of odd that it's not, that it's stitched. I'm very surprised that it's stitched. But apparently it is. So we'll take it out the right way if we can get it. It might be stitched and then glued, which is, yeah, I'm not going to break it that way. Need different glasses. What I'm doing is cutting the threads. There's stitches in here, and I'm just going to cut the stitches with the knife because it's too tight to get the seam ripper in. At least I'm going to try to cut the stitches with the knife. I thought I was just going to tear it out, but it's not happening. So hi, Sherry. There we go. Anyways, I thought they were really cool, and I thought there would be some fun things in here to do, like collages with. Anyways, I'll show them to you. Like I said, I'll do the library book sale haul kind of thing so that you can see what we got. I didn't get a lot. I don't need books anymore. I have so many books, but you know, you can't pass them up. So I did get a few. That's real cool too. I thought so. Jeffrey found them. That was the thing. Jeff found them. So I was like, that's pretty. Yeah, let's do that. So, okay, those are my two little things. Of course, they're not the things that are on my desk. Okay, this was in a pile of stuff over there when I was trying to move. This one says, and though you should live in a palace of gold or sleep in a dried up ditch, you could never be as poor as the fairies are and never as rich. Don't know if I use that, but we'll see. All right, let's come in a little bit so that it's in, but not horrible in. Is that's gonna be too tight, I think. Joyce found it was kind of tight. Let's hope that's not too tight. Yeah, that may probably be okay. I'm thinking I want to use some washi tape. Okay, I know I have a drawer full of washi tape. There we go. I did fix my washi tape drawer, which is kind of cool now. I'm like really happy because I can bring it like over here where I can look at it. And I have pretty much everything in here. There's a few rolls that are not in here. Nothing is calling my name at the moment. That one has like maps on it. And that one's copper. And And that one's red. So let's see what we can do with those. Okay, go back in now. Come on. There we go. Julie, I wasn't supposed to be there. I was not supposed to be there last week. I'm not supposed to be here this week. Everything has just kind of fallen apart with the rebuild on our motorhome. So I don't know when we'll leave, and when we leave, it'll be one of those things where we just have to get ready and go. I am still living sort of out of the box with the fact that we're not we haven't unpacked our clothes that we that's kind of cool too. We haven't unpacked the things that we put in, ready to go, and we're just kind of dealing with it as we go, and so that's been kind of a pain in the keister, but I'm just unpacking some odds and ends. When we do get ready to go, it'll be one of those things where we have to just go. And I found these black and white papers the other day. Let's see what we can do with what we got here now. So when it happens, it'll happen. And until then, we're just kind of, you can't start any great big projects because you don't know when it's going to be and that kind of stuff. It's just, I might use, I don't know, because I can make it black by using this one. Except I really do kind of want to use some washi tape. So, but the washi tape's not going to show up very well on black. Maybe I'll do it on this one. Let's see here. Well, first, you guys can probably see that I am going to get some gilding polish stuff out and put some gold into that. Well, gold or bronze or something into that. First, we got to get some clippies so that we can clip this down. Okay. Uh-oh, there we go. Okay, this big one's too much of a pain. We'll just have to use more than one little one to hold it down. Here we go. My brain is just thinking, I think maybe I have some things we could make some, if I turned this into a pocket, maybe we could make some fun tags. But first we have to see if we have something that's a good colors. To go with everything else. Could just be some grays. Pueblo Studio Gouache water-based paint, 12-pack. Just noticed on the back panel showing what primary colors to mix with other colors. Cool. Gouache is something I actually don't have, and I'm not sure. I've thought about it a few times, but I'm not sure I really want to mess with it. It's one of those, I'm not sure I'm cut out for that kind of thing. Oh, maybe this gold one. Maybe that would work. Oh, you know what? I already have a bunch that are covered in the back because these are not covered. Huh. Maybe I should do something different. Maybe I should look at something else. We'll leave those out. I just have not gone ahead and gotten anything like gouache just because I just don't know whether or not I would use them. Okay, I have these already ready. That was one of the reasons why I did this, but I think most of these are okay. That one might work. That one's, most of these are kind of vintagey colors. That's kind of what I had grabbed when I was working with those. So I don't know that those are going to work. No. I'd like to work more with watercolors. It's one of those things I just have not done. Yeah. I don't think I'll use this because I want them to kind of all be the same. So we're just going to put these like that. Put it back. Like I said, I think I want to try putting some gilding polish on that. Yeah, Julie, I like the deck. See, what I did was I covered the back with paper. See, and then I stitched around them. I just haven't finished all of those. Those were things, you know, it's one of those, I wanted to have them kind of ready things, and that's not happening. Let's see, gilding, polishy stuff. What do we got? Yeah, we got some. am going to use a makeup sponge because I'm going to be lazy. Because if I use the makeup sponge and I don't get it washed out and it dries, it won't be such a problem, because it will just, I can just throw it away. Maybe not as nice as if I had used the other thing, but that's okay. I'm happy. But now, let's see, I wonder if this will. Well, I kind of like that. Hi, Brenda. Hi, Coloring View. I hope I didn't miss anybody else coming in. You end up using your fingers. I might, but you know how that goes. Let's this one is this gold? I don't know if this one's gold. Hold on a minute and I'll read it. This one's copper. Copper shine gilding polish. This is metallic gilding polish. From Creative Expressions. And I have a gold, yellow gold, but I like that coppery gold best. Plus I have this tape out, which I'm thinking about using. So, okay. Okay, do I want to put it like that? Yes, that's how I want to put it. Okay. And I want to, yeah, some covers don't look like copper. Coloring View, Pamela. Is that what it is, Pamela? I've just got, she said to Color View. Anyways, guys, hello, welcome, glad you're here. I'm hoping I didn't miss too many people, but I don't know. I don't know. I think this edge needs to be done too. Okay. Lost my lid. Okay. Now then, if we put this in here like so, and this on here like so, I want to do something there, and I think I'm going to just do this. Where's the end? That would be really cute as a journaling card, Barbara. I'm just glad you knew where yours was so you could explain it, because I would have had, it would have taken me a bit to figure it out. My glue's not coming out. I need to clean the bottles up and change to my new bottle, because that's for the washi tape. Okay, it has a right and a wrong side. Okay. Oh yeah, I'll pull them out just so she can see what we did. I'm not going to try to refold them, but we did it once before, Julie. Barbara sent me a card made like this, and I used it to make a little book, I think. Let me get this glued down. I get this glued down. This is gonna. Shall I leave it as a tab? I think I'm gonna leave it as a tab. I think I am. But that means I need to not go all the way over. There we go. Sorry, dryer's stopping. Brandon got himself covered with diesel fuel last night, so. Okay, where did I put them? I put them right in here. Okay, I've got them turned wrong side out. You can make them however you want, but I turn them wrong side out just because they're like a little heart, but they unfold like that. Uh-oh, can't see because I'm so close in. Now watch me fold the second one in the video, Julie, because the first one I made an extra fold. I wasn't waiting for Barbara, and I made an extra fold. So, but you can put them together. Just a minute. Let me grab hold of them together. You can actually put them together, and then this one opens, and then you put it back, and then this one opens. So it can be like a book. Okay. I just put an extra fold in the first one. So it wants to flop around. I did use a 12 by 12 piece of paper. The paper needs to be square. Doesn't matter what size square, but it needs to be square. Okay, so now we have a little pocket. And I definitely want to do something with this dragon. So let's cut him out. Oh, did I tear that apart? Tore it apart already. So let's cut him out. Oh, yes, it would definitely be good added to your heart themed journal. And it's really cute if you fold the decorative paper to the outside, and then it opens up and you can draw on it on the inside. Okay, I really think this dragon is cool. Is this long enough to... No. Okay. Granted, this has got a picture on the back, but I'm going to use this. No, I'm not, because I don't want that. I don't want this. I want it to stick out. I'm making this a tag is what I'm going to do. And hope everything doesn't fall off on me. I'm going to come back in just a little bit. I just wanted a border on here, I think. I had, what did I do? Dang, I've got my book all tangled up and stuff. Okay. Oh, there they are. Sorry, guys, I'm thinking, and that's requiring a lot of effort, just so you know. Okay. Work with that one. Hi, Sharon. If there is anybody who I missed coming in, hello. I'm really glad you're here. Sorry I'm not paying attention to chat today. It's taking a lot of energy to... My brain cells don't want to work real well today. Jeffrey went back to bed. He had one massive migraine just all of a sudden. He was fine this morning. You know, he took me to the book sale and everything was going good. And then all of a sudden he said, I've got a bad headache. And I'm like, okay, lay down. I'm just covering up the backs of this so that, you know, you could write on it. You'd have to have a white marker, but you could write on it. We'll do some stuff on there. And let's glue this one down to this one. It's not uncommon, Julie, but the way this one hit, it just, he was fine. We went to the book sale, and then he had to get some groceries for his dad, and we had to go make sure Dad took his pills, which he didn't do. And then he took me to Dollar Tree so that I could look for some more boxes for my spinning rack. And we got home, and he said, I have a bad headache. And I'm like, okay. So he went to lay down. Okay. Oh, I got that one crooked. That tape has got my scissors sticky too. That's another part of the problem. Yeah. So... Okay, now then, this is too red, so I think we're going to use this sparkly tape. We are. We're going to make this have sparkly tape edges. No, Julie, he doesn't drink enough. And he was outside all day yesterday, so yeah. I keep telling him, but You know, I don't know anything. And it's hot here. So that makes it even worse. Okay. That pair of scissors is way too sticky. I'm going to have to clean them. Yeah, it wouldn't surprise me, Julie, that's why it hit so hard. He decided to go ahead and start working on the problem with his Jeep. We have some serious problems. Right now the Jeep's all tore apart. Doesn't even have a gas tank in it. It's up on jacks. So, and then Brandon's truck is in the garage because Brandon's is broke. If we didn't have 5 million cars, we wouldn't be going anywhere. I can guarantee that this washi tape is not real sticky. You definitely need to glue it down. But I'm liking how it's coming out. No, Julie, we're headed towards fall. It was 87 degrees this morning at 10 o'clock, though. That's actually cool. We've had a lot of really high temperatures, and we normally have a tremendous amount of humidity, but we have not had much rain. So okay, I am really liking that. It's just simple. And I got this a little too wide on this side, so let's trim it down a little. Okay. So we got one little thing. I need a drink. That's what I need. Yeah, I think it just came out really cute. It's just, you know, it was just an image out of a book. Now what's real fun is that same page has a dragonfly on it. Can you see? Mm-hmm. So that will have to be a tag somewhere down the road with a dragonfly on it because I really like it. Now this image is kind of funky because it's like got half a frog here and half a frog there. It's like, why did they choose that section to put in the book? I mean, I would have chosen something with more of the whole frog on it. Kind of doesn't make sense to me. But then, you know, I'm just who I am. This is a really cool piece of stuff. Do I want to put that in there, though? It's very cool. But I almost feel like that deserves some other optional thing. So let's did Lisa? Oh, she's talking to my sister Lisa. Okay. I haven't seen Texas Lisa today. I mean, not in a bit. I think I want another page from this little book. I think this book is going to be a lot of fun to work with. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's a pretty expensive book. It was part of a series, and I'm pretty sure it was kind of like a architectural digest kind of series. Uh-oh. Made it crooked. Okay. I'm just trying to cut this off where it ends. There we go. Okay. Okay. Now I need my gilding polish stuff back out. Shouldn't have put it away. You know, it's funny. I don't use those very much. I love them. I just don't use them very often. I need to use them more. Really do. Okay. Let's glue this piece down first. You know, you do that thing where you try the pieces on, and then you realize that, oh, it's not quite what you meant for it to do. Okay. There we go. Folded heart from a letter-sized piece of paper fits in a small envelope. That's cool. Okay. I did that way because I'm thinking I want to put a word right here. And I'm thinking about one of those words that's from that piece of black washi tape, which means I have to find a place for these things. There we go. Okay. Excuse me. Oh, sorry. It's just. Oops, upside down. Yeah, just what I needed. Mm. That's kind of fun. It says travel. Let's do that one. Oops. Put those over there. Oh, shoot. Crooked. Really crooked. Crooked enough it bothered me. All right, where's my black pen? Now, that one may need some little fluffy things at the top, but let's see what's right at hand. That won't work. Hi, Dana. Pick up just one of my pickup jelly prints. You'll need to decorate it for your journal. There you go. Okay. Let's see what we've got that will work. Oh, why are those in that drawer? Possibly because I jumped from one door to the other. Possibly. Let's see if there's anything we like. I haven't gotten these out in a while. Okay. I'm not seeing anything right now. I don't like any of those. Maybe we won't do that. I am not seeing anything that I like to put on there, so maybe we won't put anything on them. What is this black one? Look at that one in a minute. Oh, I wonder what that one looks like. Okay, let's put these, at least some of them back. Okay. Okay. First off, is this the right color? I think not, but yeah, it's too orange. That's what I was afraid of. Let's look at this black one. Yeah, I don't like that at all. Nope. Okay, I'm not going to put anything like that on there because I just don't like any of them. So we'll just do without a little fluffy thing. We'll see if I find something another day. Probably not, but... Huh, that might not be bad. Wait a minute. There, that one will do. That one will do. Okay, so we put this one away. We'll set this over here. Find the end. Yeah, this one will do. This will make me okay. That'll be okay. Oh, these are going to be fun. Uh-huh. There we go. Okay, so there's two things for our pocket. Our fun dragon and this one. The dragon sticks out, but that's all right. I didn't want to cut him off. Let's take some of this now. Yeah. Okay. We need to cut this straight though. And I can't cut straight very well. Okay. I needed a crochet hook to pull it through. Yes, but I don't have one. So I'll just do without. Okay. I want to cut this off straight. So I am going to use a ruler and somewhere I have a white marker. Do I have a white marker? Yes, I have a white marker. Yes, I like that, but we're going to go gold up the edge of this. Where'd my little piece of paper go? It's right here. Too much. Too much. Would alcohol dull them? Not this pair. I wouldn't. Yeah, I'll probably use alcohol. I'm going to start with a baby wipe, but the other thing. Okay, let's just go ahead and clean them. I'll probably start with this. This is his hand sanitizer. Let's see what happens with hand sanitizer. I got a napkin. Where's a napkin? Oh, I just dumped napkins everywhere, so I guess I have 500 napkins. Because I really want to use those scissors too. So, I use this on my mat, and this is just, I don't know where this particular one came from. I have all kinds of hand sanitizer down here. You know, uh, the sticky kind, which is, this one is 75% alcohol. How much alcohol is in this one? Alcohol, antiseptic, 80% tropical solution. So, oh, that one just, okay. So this doesn't come off. Okay. And honestly, sometimes hand sanitizer works better than straight alcohol. And I don't keep straight alcohol over here. Well, I do. I have a spray bottle somewhere. Um, that's what you get for cutting sticky tape. Sometimes a baby wipe will do it because they have stuff in them too. Baby oil and stuff, But the hand sanitizer is going to work. It's just a matter of getting it on there. My thumbnail too, Lisa. That's better. Um, you want to be careful not to use anything that scratches. That on a good pair of scissors. Um, that's where your trouble comes in, is if you scratch them. I think I just lost the lid to the hand sanitizer down in there. Okay. I decided what I'm going to do is fussy cut this thing out, this flower. Um, and use it on my tag. By the way, this was a piece of embossed. It's been embossed. I don't know when or why I had embossed this particular piece, but probably just testing out the embossing folder. That's a lot of times what happens, is I want to see what the embossing folder is going to do. So I have a bunch of embossed pieces. Also lets me have, stuff that's ready to use. Once it was embossed, I ran the ink over the top of it. Okay, I don't like it with the leaves on it, so we're going to take the leaves off. I'll just have the flower. Yep. Oh yeah, I like that. But we need to ink this. You could use straight alcohol, Lisa, because that's what hand sanitizer is really. In 90% of the cases, it's just alcohol with some soap in it, probably. If it doesn't work, Dawn dishwashing soap. And I have found that if you get something on it like paint, that awesome. I don't know, Lisa, if you can get awesome. Awesome is a really interesting cleaner. Stinks to high heaven, but it works real well. You do have to be careful because it can damage, fabrics, stuff like that. Spell that AWESOME. I get it at Dollar Tree or at Ollie's, someplace that sells cheap stuff. Yeah, eucalyptus oil would work on scissors too. Sticky things. Okay. And Lisa, there's more than one awesome. I don't like the orange one. The yellow one is the one I get. Honestly, it's interesting. When we first moved into this house, the laundry room floor was, it was gross. And I used everything on it. I mean, everything. I was on my hands and knees scrubbing it forever. And I used bleach. I used every kind of cleaner I could come up with. I couldn't find anything that would take the filth out of it. And I was scrubbing it 1 square foot at a time. That's how gross it was. Okay. And it just so happened, I wasn't sure what you said. Probably can't get that if you get it at Dollar Tree. Like I said, I've bought it you can buy it at Walmart. I'm sure you can buy it at Walmart. Just a minute. Let me put this together and then I'll see if I can pull it up on my phone. I'm liking this. I am liking this. You can buy it just about anywhere, Lisa. It really shows up. It's just more expensive. Hold on just a second, guys. Let me look for something. Okay, do I have a clicker? Yes, there's a clicker. I can't type and I can't see. Okay, Lisa, that link, that's the one that I get. Now, like I said, you can buy a smaller bottle at Dollar Tree. You can buy, okay, this, I am just really liking that. Isn't that pretty? But there was nothing that was cleaning that floor. Oh, the awesome link's above it. Sorry. And I used it straight. You're supposed to like mix it with water. I used it straight. But it will peel the, like if you're trying to clean paint off stencils, it will take paint off of stencils. But I don't like the orange one. And never lock yourself in the bathroom with it, with the door closed, because it's very stinky. But it works really, really well. Okay. Thanks, guys. I like it. I think it came out really pretty. I really, it was funny that I started with the dragon, but I like how, oh, I need it. It needs a word. Definitely needs a word. Come on, we have, oh, how about destination? Wonder what we have. Oh, we have let's find a white word. See if that doesn't work better. How about adventure? Yeah, adventure. I like that word. And we're going to put it right there, I think. Yeah. Yeah, Goo Gone would work. Thanks, Lisa. I don't like Goo Gone. I find that Goo Gone doesn't work on things as well as other stuff. But that's, Jeff has it. He has it out in the barn. He uses it. Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like the page. I like the background. I used some washi tape. I got out some of my fibers. Come here. There we go. I use my gilding polish, which I haven't used hardly at all. And that was from a couple years ago trip. My dad used to use turpentine to get labels off things. Yes. Yeah, the other thing is turpentine can damage, it depends on what you're trying to get it off of. I'm just really liking this page. I like my dragon. Okay, let's put it up. Well, if we put it in here the other way, kind of like that there. There we go. Ta-da! I gotta put a date on there though. Today is what? September 28th. Now, guys, I have no idea as far as when they will get that window. So when we will get to, yep, ta-da! So I have no earthly idea when we're going to get to go on our trip. So I should probably be here next week, simply because the window manufacturer is not supposed to even get the window until, or get the metal to make the window until the 8th. So that means absolutely no window, and they can't put it back together until they have a window that they think might not leak, because they've already put 4 different windows in it. So I should be here next week, but I don't want to promise. Just so y'all know, just so you know where we're coming from. I'm not going right now. I'm just, Teresa, hi. I broke it. What did I break? I'm not sure what I broke, Teresa. Anyways, guys, whoever's here, I'm really glad you're here. Okay. Let's see. I am going to go ahead and actually throw some things away. Put this away. That page, it was a half page. It was a half a page. That page was, the window probably. No, I don't think that page. Did I break it? I tore it. And yeah, I tore a piece in half and then glued it on to make a pocket. Looks kind of broke. Okay. All right, let's see what we can do here. We got to put some stuff away so that we have room on the table. We don't have to put it all away, but we have to put some of it away. Yeah, as soon as I put it away, I'll probably have to get back out again, because, that's what happened last time. Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. The tag along the... Okay. This was washi tape. And then a page out of a book that I got. And then this is one tag. This is a tag. And this is a tag. And I do like it. I like how it came out. I really do. Except we have to make sure that the dragon shows, because That was the whole point, was to have the dragon. Oh dear, excuse me. Yes, please, Tea Fairy. Did you take another pill?
No, but I'm not going to go out today.
Okay.
I need to get here first.
I understand. Oh. I'm cleaning so that I can do something else. So I think, if you don't mind, I'm going to tape up this other box because, you know, it's one more thing off my agenda. Yeah, Teresa, this is kind of what this little book is. This little book, it's kind of like, okay, what kind of ideas can we come up with some of the stuff that we have? Granted, I usually use stuff that's on my table. Today, I used stuff that was elsewhere. Can I ask you a question? Do you feel up to heating the edges of these up?
I don't want to try that today.
Okay, that's fine. Don't worry about it.
No, they already been cut.
Yeah, I'm not real fond of them, but they'll do for right now. But if you don't feel like it, Jeff, don't do it.
No, I'm just going to set them out here so I remember them.
Oh, okay. I do like, you know, this was just paper scraps. You know, a lot of times it's just like whatever comes up. I like these kind of things too, tip-ins like this. So yeah, I think this little, this is one of those things. It's not so much about it being an extravagant page or anything. It's that I use whatever and gives me ideas. So where's this one? This one's up there. I need it to dry still. But I do have a couple of things that are really working better now, and that's the drawers for my scrap bin and the drawer for my washi tape, because like it was not working well, and now I can just like pull the whole drawer out and put things in and out of it if I want to. I can see where things go. I can pull it out. I just have to remember where everything is now. That's the other problem. So this tape, and this says it is Intertape Polymer Group. I have no idea what it's supposed to be for, but it is sticky as all get out. And that's what made my scissors sticky, which is fine. I can wash them off again. But I can't use my spinny rack until I get boxes made. So it's like, okay, I guess boxes are what my agenda is. Jeff got the metal side pieces on my spinny rack, so I can use my little these things. I think I have enough of them. Don't know. May have to go get some more, but for now, I think I have enough. Yeah, and I can use those plastic ones for some things, I guess. It's just they don't work as well. I guess what I need to do is put a piece at the bottom corner too. RAM boards. Yes, I know what you're talking about, Julie. Um, I thought this was actually paper tape that had a sticky back, that you have to wet down, like the kind that that you actually kind of have to almost like lick, but not. I wouldn't have licked it. I would have used a sponge, and I thought that's what this was, but it's not. So that's all right. I had it in my drawer. It works to make these boxes sturdy, and I don't have to buy anything, and it needs to get used up because I haven't used it in forever, so now it needs to get used up. So, but I will tell you that now it could be that the sticky is old. It could be that's why it's such a pain. But I'm not sure. I just know that it's working for this project. I am going to have to clean my scissors again. I would tell you this would work very much like if you needed to reinforce the binding of a book or something. This is really strong tape. I have some decorative what do I want to say? That stuff that you have to. You can't go to Alaska without duct tape. I have some decorative duct tape. And I thought about that, but I just didn't want to fight with trying to have a decorative edge. I figured this would work, and it has. So problem is I don't think I have any more of this cardboard, and I think cereal box is not actually going to work very well, and I just don't know. I don't know if I have any more pieces of this. Have to go in search of it. But for now, we are going to do this way. Fingers. Okay. Good grief, that's sticky. All right. That's one more. Now I can put stuff in it. Don't know what I'm putting in there yet, just yet, but just one more done. Let's see what else we can do today. That's just sticky. We're gonna have to. We are definitely gonna have to clean the scissors. Okay. Well, I have half of one side to filled up. Yeah, Julie, it is exceedingly sticky. I have some things to put back in my scrap drawer. Put these things back in the scrap drawer. That's another thing that's working better is the scrap drawer. Now then, let's use the gooey stuff. That'll stay on the scissors for a few minutes. And let it sit on the scissors while we pick this up. I have been keeping this thing on here, on this seam ripper, because it is very, very pointy. Oh, come on. I know you were on there before. Huh. Must be on there this way, though. Yeah. It doesn't want to go back on. There we go. There we go. Hello, Lisa. I was wondering about you. Wondering what you were doing. Now see, this time, that one, Lisa, Alaska Lisa, that particular sticky, thick hand sanitizer took that sticky right off. I'm just barely rubbing it with the napkin, and it's coming right off. Where the spray one didn't clean it up very well. So the answer would be I'm going to use hand sanitizer because that's what I have and that's working. But the gooey kind worked better than the thin, watery kind. And now I have clean, unsticky scissors. Yes, we all want to know, how are you mending? Is it getting better? And it also cleans my mat. Okay, let's see what else we wanted today. Let's look at this book for some minutes, just for the fun of it. I love this picture on the front. We could use some of these in that tiny book. Oh, those are cool. In my little glue books. Have time for a glue book page? Okay, Lisa. Might have time for a glue book page. Let's find our little tiny glue books. Where are they? Okay. This is the glue book that I use some kind of bigger image behind everything and then put little images on top. So let's do something in here. Because this one is the one where I put paint and stuff on. So, yeah, let's do something in here. Do I have a double page spread? Yeah, there's a double page spread right there if I should decide I want to do that. Most of the time they're just single page spreads. That's what I've done for the most part. It's just single pages. Like that one got big. So let's find an image in here that we can use. That we like to want to use. Okay, maybe that one. This doggy is really, oh, you guys can't see that. I'm sorry. It's a long-legged doggy. Oh, these are gorgeous. Like I said, I got lucky. Jeffrey found these. I don't like that for some reason, just for a background. Okay, kind of like this. Okay, do I want to do? Maybe I'll do a double page spread for a change. Let's get this one out of here. Okay, I am not going to fight with those. Okay, that is the weirdest thing. How that is in there. I'm going to be cutting up now. Yeah, I'm going to be cutting. I got this today, Teresa, at the library book sale. And it is kind of odd. It's sewn, but I thought it was glued. And it looks like every couple of pages is sewn. So it's very odd. And apparently I didn't get that one cut. There we go. Okay. I do have a whole folder full of little images already cut out. So oh, this is not the ones with the magazine images in it. Yes, it is. There they are. I have several little foldery things with magazine images. So we should be able to find lots of stuff to put on this page. So let's get the page glued down first. I want to fold it right in the middle. For some reason, I want this bench to be right in the middle. Or as close to the middle as I can get it, which is, you know. I need some wax paper. Let's get a couple of new pieces out because I think my wax paper is about expired. Is that better, guys? I'm sorry that I didn't do that sooner. Haven't worked in this little book forever. It's been a long time since I worked in here. Oof. Okay. Okay, let's get this out of there before it sticks to heavens. And then let's do this side. There we go. All right, let's see here. Let's get this off. You know, these little tiny composition books are not sewn anymore. They're glued, and they're not near as nice as these little glued ones. I have not been as happy with the new ones I've found. Sorry guys, I'm always off camera. I'm just cutting the picture off from the back side. It's easier to make it too big and cut it off afterwards than it is to try to fit it to this page. There we go. Ta-da! Now we have to find a there we go. That's what we need. We need a book for to use as a glue book when we put stuff on the page. So let's see, what can we find that we like? Well, I kind of like those guys. There's a green parrot in here that looks like he belongs. I think this lady can skate on these on this spoon. Yeah. I don't know. That might be it. I'm really liking that. Wonder if we can find a word that we like to go with it. How about best day ever? Best day ever. Okay, where are we going to put the best day ever? I think right in there. Sometimes, Lisa, they just come together really fast. Sometimes they don't. You just never know. Okay, now we got to get this glued down. Okay, let's put these back so that they're not in the way. Oh, honey. Yes. Yes, ma'am. Just so y'all know, Daryl is Lisa's stepdad. We will keep him in our prayers, hon. Okay. I want the spoons down and this under the spoon, but the tail over the spoon. So we have to make it so that we can pick this spoon up a little bit, which is not that difficult. And I don't know if Alaska Lisa's ever seen me do this, but this is just a magazine or a catalog or something, so that when I take my glue stick and I am trying to get glue on my piece, it does not get everywhere. And then I just throw the pages away or flip it around and go on to a clean page. I won't need to right now simply because it didn't go down very well. Let's just figure it out. There we go. Nope. I have to put the middle down first, I guess, is what happens. Okay, there we go. Then I can just put this one down here in another spot. Because we want to pick this up a little and put it under there and then put, nope, not more. Okay, yes. I didn't get it quite where I wanted it, but that's all right. I'll survive. It'll be all right. Yeah, I'm going to be getting off here in just a few minutes. I'm just going to finish this up. But Lisa, how are you doing? I hope, other than Daryl, and our prayers will definitely be headed that way for him. Oh dear. Honey, I'm so sorry. Take care of yourself as well as them. I am really liking this one. This one came out really good. I'm very happy with it. I need my pen to go around this though. Okay. I am not liking this pen for this stuff. It does not go over things very well. There we go. Doing okay, but hospitalizing is, yes, yes, it is very exhausting. Yeah, it came out really well, just quick as all get out too. Both of my pages came out today, quick and easy. So, like I said, guys, next week I should be here. I do not think that they will get our rig done in this for some time. Like I said, the manufacturer of the windows is not even supposed to get a window until the 8th. So, or get the metal until the 8th. They're supposed to be trying, but I don't know what we're going to do. So I should be here next week. But when they call us, they'll call us and we'll be gone. So that's all I can tell you for right now. Anyways, I'll try to let everybody know through Facebook if I am not going to be on. Quite frankly, I keep forgetting to tell you I am going to be on. So, anyways, guys, it is time for me to go. I love you all, and I'll see you all soon. Okay? Bye bye. Prayers, Lisa, for both Lisas, both families.